What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, yesterday, Tsunami Surf was arrested by the feds in New Jersey. We have yet to know what the seriousness of his charges, but we'll give you details on that if more and more pour in. But Tsunami Surf mother took to Instagram and she let it be known that basically this is where she can be reached. And she basically just let it be known like she here for all the BS basically. So she watching, she paying attention to what's going on. She don't want nobody saying nothing bad about her son basically, because she with everything and he cut from her cloth. So he get it from her basically type stuff. And if anybody basically say something that she don't like pertaining to her son, she with all the BS basically. And when he got arrested and a photograph got leaked around the internet showing him being apprehended by the police and being basically escorted to a police car, she got offended at the bloggers from, DNA Tooth and probably me too and anybody else that put up the picture of showing him being arrested. Okay, first of all, so she took to the internet. She said like y'all mother effers and bees couldn't wait to put the pictures up and however. Okay, here's the thing. Mama surf. I understand how you may feel that your son is incarcerated. I know that have to be hard on you as a mother when in your mind you thinking about everything that you should have did, everything that you didn't do, wishing you could have these opportunities back to create what was did wrong. I get that. That's how parents supposed to think and feel. But at the same time, you also know your son was a public personality. You also have to be aware of, by him being a public personality, that everybody didn't like him. Everybody didn't like him. You also have to understand the things your son left behind. I get that you looking at, but this my son, this my baby, right or wrong, I'm gonna ride with him to the end. Okay, get that. But I'm pretty sure your son don't want you on social media arguing with anybody that has anything to say about surf that you don't like. Okay? That's not the mature thing to do. That's not the motherly thing to do. That's not the wise thing to do. That's just something you shouldn't do at all, because it's social media. You're not going to win none of that. In fact, you're going to develop trolls that's going to start trolling you, purposely seeking to get your attention, all of your DMs. You see how DNA 2 be calling up your baby daddy? You get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get that type of stuff because people seeing that you are entertaining any foolishness that's being bought out on the internet, which going to make them believe you're going to reach out to them too. If you're doing it to anybody else, and they going to purposely make it their business to seek you out, to say obscene, disrespectful things, to try to prick at your heart, to get you to respond, just so that they can say, oh, Surf Mama cursed me out. As weird as it sounds, as stupid as it is, that's what happens in this social media net platform. You have people who literally do that type of stuff. And like I'm saying, that's not the wise thing to do at all. It's not at all. The best thing you can do for your son right now is pray to the Lord Jesus Christ that he change and turn your son's heart, give you the strength to humble yourself and be there for him like you should be there for him. Love on his daughter who needs you right now more than anything, and ignore what's going on this internet. That's the best thing you can do. Ignore what's going on this internet. Now, those who love him, like you say, inboxing you, calling you, seeing what's up, that's how you deal with them in private. You don't do nothing public. Don't do nothing public. Don't do nothing social. Don't even try to work his social medias like that. I'm just keeping it 100, man. Especially if you ain't got the thick skin to deal with some of the backlash that's going to be being said about him throughout what's going on. Because it is. Because the reality is this. Your son wasn't liked by everybody. A lot of people just didn't get along with him. Some people did get along with him. Okay? And even some of the people who got along with him, you don't even know if that's even real. Like you said on your post, we gonna see who the real from the fake is. I get that. I understand that. But what you have to know is this. This social media is very messy. It's very tacky. It don't care about parents. It don't care about children. It don't care about feelings. It don't care about God. It don't care about life. It don't care about integrity. It don't care about morality. It don't care about the truth. It don't at all. So you shouldn't be on this internet entertaining and trying to watch with a keen eye of everything that's going on, seeking whom you may devour as a result of who might say something negative against your son. When you have to remember who your son was. Your son disrespected a lot of people. Your son hurted a lot of people. Your son shunned a lot of people, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay? That's just a fact. I know at times like this, people want to sympathize and ignore everything that led up to these points, everything that was said before his arrest, because he arrested now. And the bigger thing to do would be to put aside any past things and just deal with right now. But you can't say that to everybody, because everybody don't think that way. Everybody don't feel that way at all. And I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want his mama on the internet going back and forth with the battle rap community or things like that. You get what I'm saying? Your son is one of the biggest dudes in battle rap. Okay? So therefore, he's going to be covered in battle rap. Some people going to fabricate who he is to make him appear to be this angel who never did nothing wrong just because they want to stay in good favor and good faith, or, want the interviews or however. Some people just gonna give it to you in the raw and just tell you the truth of how it is, good and bad. Either way it go, it's the media. It's battle rap media. You got different analysts here. Okay? You got some people who sugarcoat. You got some people who just straight to the point. You got some people who try to play both sides. But it's still the media. You ain't going to be able to stop it. I'm sorry. And you're going to be selective with who you address. Because I guarantee you, it's going to be a lot of people saying things negative. It's going to be a lot of people saying things positive. Pick and choose. That's how they go. It ain't worth it, though. Pretty sure you can spend your time and energy on more things that do matter than going up against people on this internet who covering what's going on with your son. Because no matter what we say, we can't change the outcome of his case in no type of way at all. What's done is done. What's did is did. You got to deal with what's in front of him now. This media is the last thing that that you should be worried about, or anybody else. I'm just keeping it 100. This should be the last thing. I'm just keeping it 100. I just know that until people in that situation, you never know. Until people in that situation, you just never know. I'm just going to keep praying for you and your family and hope that you be in good spirit. Hope that you get out of this. But please, mama, humble yourself. Humble yourself. Get off this internet. Get off this internet. Especially if you can't handle what you might go hear. Get off this internet. Don't get to addressing people who saying things, calling people names and disrespecting people. It's not mature at all. It's not good. And it's not scaring nobody. You're going to make people literally make it their business to try to troll you. You understand? Do you know what a troll is? They won't leave you alone, and you're gonna make things worse and worse. And then if your actions is going to reflect on how people think about your son and say things like, "Oh, that's where you get it from." See, this why. See, you never win this situation. You never win this situation. You know, so just leave it alone and just be a strong adult and mother you say you is. This ain't gangster and all this stuff. Come on, no, stop it. Just do right by your son. Do right by your granddaughter. Forget what anybody got to say. They need you the most. Have a strong head. Have a strong head and be wise at heart. And just be the mother and grandmother you need to be right now for your family. And that don't mean going on the internet trying to defend your son's honor or whatever. Because you can't, here's the thing about people, you can't erase people past. You can't erase people past. I'm sorry. You can't. And like I said, everybody didn't like your son. I'm sorry. And your son didn't like a lot of people. Your son wasn't no angel, okay? He left a lot of stuff out here, okay? He hurt a lot of people too, okay? So we ain't, sugarcoating nothing. That's just the facts. I'm just saying, for your mental health, well-being, your spiritual position you should be in right now, man, leave this internet alone, man. Don't telling you what I'm saying, leave this internet alone, man. Ignore these people. Ignore all that stuff. They gonna make it their business to try to troll you. Come on, leave that stuff alone. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box, man. Subscribe to Battle Truth, man. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.